Hey everyone, Jonathan at Heid Music, ready to talk about some exciting ways that you can pair different pedals together to create wild new sounds. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content, and ring that notification bell so that you get alerted when we make more videos like this. When I'm trying to build a pedal board that is efficient and utilizes economy of space but gets as much tone shaping done as possible, I love pedals that have some utility features built in as well as the tone shaping that I'm looking for. For example, the MXR Fullbore metal has a few essential tone shaping features that you need in order to sculpt your finished distortion sound, especially if what you're going for is heavier and tighter. The MXR Fullbore metal has a traditional gain and volume structure that you'd expect to see on most distortion pedals. But it also has a 3-band equalizer with low, mid, and high shaping tone knobs, a scoop button, and a gate that you can engage to help cut off the signal between your most syncopated, chuggy rhythms that you're trying to accomplish. Here's the MXR Fullbore with no scoop enabled. Kind of snarly, but when we scoop, not only is it cutting out a specific area of the mid-range, it is boosting the low end as well. If you want to hear that gate clean things up, now with the gate activated, I love the simplicity of having a gate built directly into a high gain overdrive. It just makes sense because you're going to need this. If you're using something like a metal zone or any other really heavy chainsaw, old school metal chug gent kind of tone, you need a gate or a noise reduction pedal of some sort to chop off those silences cleanly between your palm muted moments. If you need to fatten out your sound, really unbridled metal moments, and get a little more low end than you would normally get from your traditional 6-string, the ElectroHarmonix Nano polyphonic octave generator can do just that for you. The ElectroHarmonix Nano is a slimmer, smaller fitting pedal chassis for your board version of the original ElectroHarmonix polyphonic octave generator. It serves mainly one function: to add extra octaves to the signal you're generating. Let's hear it by itself. And now when I kick it on, it's going to add a lower octave and a higher octave. I also have some of the dry signal blended in. But now when we pair this with the Fullbore metal, the Nano interface is very simple. You have 3 volume controls that control the level of sub-octave below your original signal, an octave up above your original signal, and the dry, your original signal. If I engage the pedal and I turn up only the sub-octave, now we just have that lowest range. If I engage only the octave up, now we can get silly high, but then the dry in the middle. A handy tip I've found over the years of using versions of the EHX Pog is it's always important to blend in a little bit of your dry signal, especially if you are going to run this into other effects that are going to rely upon attack clarity of your picking. So if you're going to do anything rhythmically complex, you want to make sure that some of your original dry signal is coming through because every once in a while you might outrun the algorithm that's generating those lower and higher octaves. So in order to have clarity coming through, it's a good idea to keep a little bit of your dry signal coming in so that your timing translates through the rest of your signal chain. The Nano Pog plus the Fullbore metal is a really good pairing, especially because of how much is being accomplished with what is physically only 2 boxes, but you're getting 4 pedals worth of effects: an octave generator, a noise gate, an overdrive, and an EQ. You're getting a very sculpted version of your extra octave high gain distortion sound to get some really, really super heavy riffs out of your instrument. One of my favorite things to do with this pairing is to take more melodic riffs and basically give them a lot more power and fullness and almost a comical exaggeration of that musical moment, because if you put some of the sub-octave in and some of the octave up in, you get a little inspiration of classic octave fuzz pedals of yesteryear, but a much more crank it to 11 kind of version that's very good in wacky metal prog kind of stuff where you're trying to really drive the point of your song home with some exaggerated sounds, like this. So that's the MXR Fullbore metal and the ElectroHarmonix Nano Pog. Thanks for watching, and if you want to try these out, make sure you stop in at Heid Music or visit us online anytime at heidmusic.com.